Today I'm going to share how to use the empathy game with teletherapy or even in your office with your students. You can find it on Teachers Pay Teachers under Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun. Here are the directions. You're going to have the students take turns rolling dice, or if you're doing teletherapy, you can roll a dice in your office or your home, and when they pick a number, you read the underlined corresponding sentence and you ask the student, what emotion did the person that's underlined feel in that situation? If you or the group of students agree, then the student gets a point. If the student rolls a 6, they have to share a time that they felt the emotion indicated for 1 point. Have the students keep playing until the slide is complete and then move on to the next slide. There are several slides. A link to a digital die is actually included on each slide as well. So let's say your student rolled a 2 and you read, you asked Cindy to sit with you at the benches in the cafeteria. Then ask your student, so how do you think Cindy felt in this situation? Your student should say, Cindy felt pretty good. She was invited to sit with me at lunch. That feels good. Then your student rolls a 4 or a different student rolls a 4. And you read, you pick a good friend, Jen, last to play on your team at PE. How do you think Jen felt? And the student would hopefully respond, Jen might have been sad that her friend didn't pick her first. So if your student correctly guesses what they think the person that's underlined might feel, then you give them a point and you move on to the next one. When the student rolls a 6, you say, what has made you feel happy in the past month? And your student will hopefully be able to share a time that they felt happy in the past month. So once the slide is complete, you can click and move on to the next slide to continue the game until your session is complete. There are several slides, so you shouldn't worry about running out of slides before your time is up in your session. Here's another slide for some samples. I have a few good ones on here, like you punch Mark in the arm hard, but then say just playing. Hopefully, I have a lot of students that have done that, so I put that one in there. Another one is you call Sandy weird and smelly. How does Sandy feel? Ask your student. And then another one is you shout out your answer to your teacher without raising your hand. So how do you think your teacher felt or feels in that situation? I've really tried to diversify some of the school scenarios, just to get kids thinking about different kinds of things and how others might feel in that situation, which will hopefully help improve their own behaviors or, things they say or do in the classroom or on the schoolyard. Thank you for taking a look at my product. It's available on my Teacher Pay Teacher site, Counseling Fanny Pack of Fun. And, just have fun working with your students on working on empathy. It will really help improve behaviors and help them understand how others feel in certain situations. Each slide can even be printed out for in-office play with your own die. So even if you aren't doing teletherapy this year, it's a good tool and a fun game.